When Interledger asked us to imagine the internet of opportunity, what a wonderful thing to hear. We focused on one question: how do we make payments easier, cheaper, and faster while building trust? Our answer is to start inside marketplaces. ShareTribe is the third leading marketplace platform globally and empowers entrepreneurs by making it very easy for them to start their marketplaces. Yet, sellers in these emerging and buyers and founders in these emerging markets still face high fees, slow settlement, and limited currency. In fact, the CEO of ShareTribe shares that on a daily basis, he receives multiple requests in these emerging countries. How can I get payments working on this platform? This is perfect for me, but it just can't work with the payments that are currently available. So BessPay unlocks own payments inside marketplaces for the global south. A little bit about BessPay. So we're a Jamaican-based fintech. We are incorporated in September of 2022, and we're backed by the ILF Digital Financial Services 2024 cohort. We're a bold, agile, and collaborative team across payments and marketplace engineering. We have support from the ShareTribe development expert Journey Horizon, as well as ShareTribe, and we turn complex cross-border payments into instant local currency experiences that MSMEs can trust. Our development will be in 3 phases. Phase 1, which we're currently in, we've implemented own payments inside ShareTribe and tested it on our GSpend marketplace environment, which provides instant, low-cost, and low-currency payments for sellers and buyers across the global south. And that's what we will demo today, later in the presentation. For phase 2, we're going to productize and scale. So we're turning this initial plugin into a ready-to-deploy ShareTribe mobile-ready template that can be used by any marketplace founder across the global south. So our vision, we see hundreds of founders across the 160 emerging countries in the global south, connecting thousands of buyers, sellers, and founders in their home, export, and diaspora markets. In phase 3, we're launching escrow as a service. This is our programmable trust layer introduction to the Interledger network. This will enable trust-based transactions, such as refunds, milestone releases, conditional remittances. Say, for example, they want to do a remittance and the receiving party can use that fund for a specific purpose only. Cross-border trade, crowdfunding, and other conditional payment options through an API, so trust becomes programmable. So you've heard the why, and now the how. The BessPay plugin brings own payments to life in real marketplaces for owners, sellers, and buyers. Key to know, it's instant, it's interoperable, thanks to the Interledger network. So under the hood, just a light overview, just to get a general understanding of how it flows. We used Next.js in our tech stack for the plugin. It acts as the own payments client on ShareTribe. It connects to any Interledger-enabled wallet, whether that's Chi Money in Canada, Africa, and the other countries that Chi Money is licensed to issue its wallets in, GitHub in Europe, or any enabled wallet, Interledger wallet, as they come online through simple REST APIs. So we issue secure, compliant payment instructions while the wallets handle settlement into their respective markets. So imagine if a second user, a buyer using their Chi Money wallet in Africa is purchasing a product from someone using their Interledger wallet in Mexico and being able to transact instantly. So Darnell and I will show you this now step by step. The first is the marketplace owner onboarding. So the marketplace owner is the founder, the entrepreneur. As a marketplace owner, you connect your preferred Interledger wallet in the BessPay dashboard. You set your fees and splits. You can verify all connectivity needs, and you're ready to onboard sellers immediately. And Darnell is going to walk you through this process.
All right, thank you, Douglas. Good morning again, everyone. Well, afternoon, I should say. My name is Donald Garcia, and I'll be going through what we've been working at on BessPay, with that being the BessPay plugin. So one of our first features or offers of the BessPay plugin would be the Marketplace Owner Dashboard, as Douglas has rightfully mentioned. So we got a little video just in case of any internet issues here. So, yeah, sure. So the Marketplace Owner Dashboard allows for the marketplace to be a centralized hub for where they can view all transaction and financial history of their marketplace, as well as be able to integrate with the BessPay service. So here, the marketplace owner is going through the first step, creating their account on the marketplace. And they gotta just verify security. After this, the marketplace owner will be redirected to the first onboarding step, which is configuring their marketplace. Here is where they'll add their marketplace details of the associated marketplace that they want to use on our service, so that being the marketplace's name, the email, or the external marketplace ID, a unique identifier for that marketplace, so that we can track as well. They also have the option to set up fee configuration. This fee configuration will be applied to every single transaction that happens on the marketplace, and allows for the marketplace owner to get a cut of every single transaction that happens. So there's the fee percentage, the min amount, and then the max amount. Next up will be them adding their payment details. So here, in this example, the marketplace owner already has an existing marketplace, an existing ASC wallet that they would want to use. However, if they did not have one, we allow for a bit of an easier way for them to find out about the Interledger standard, as well as the ASC wallets, by allowing them to select a country that they might want to transact in, and it auto-selects from the list of existing ASC wallets, and would allow them to go to that account, to that ASC, create their account, and come back to us. After that, the marketplace owner has completed their onboarding. Now, they can continue with the steps to integrate their marketplace with the BessPay service. So in the marketplace owner dashboard, we have a few screens that allow for the marketplace owner to do a lot of configurations, but the main steps that they would be looking for, or the main screens, would be the marketplace settings screens, where they can verify their marketplace details. The fees and commission screen, where they can verify the service fee that they would have added, as well as the min fee amount and the max fee amount, and whether they wanted to update it or change it. And the payment integration screen, where they can view the wallet address that they would have associated during onboarding, as well as per the Open Payment Standard, associate your ASC wallet API key that will verify every single transaction that happens on the marketplace. And finally, they can create a marketplace owner or a marketplace API key. This will allow for us to verify and validate every single transaction or every single request that comes from their marketplace onto our system. And if they do have any questions, we allow for an in-depth documentation section where they can go through every single step in more detail.
Thank you, Darnell. So that was for the marketplace owner. Now we'll move on to the sellers on the platform, their onboarding process. And for the sellers, the experience is even simpler. Sellers sign up directly to their marketplace. Let's say our founder launches my marketplace to connect moms to help us as they go through the process of maternity leave, where the founders know their markets, they're able to develop, they know the seller and buyer dynamics in their markets, and they're able to launch viable platforms that will be helping them with as well. So a seller connects their preferred ILP-enabled wallet, and then they can begin selling to buyers. So Darnell will walk us through this.
Thanks again, Douglas. So here, the marketplace has the availability for sellers to onboard. So on the first step would be the seller would then associate any sort of account information that they want when creating their account. So their name, password, or the country that they're going to be transacting from. And similar to the marketplace owner onboarding, we aim for a streamlined process within this entire system. So the seller would also be able to add their existing ILF-enabled wallet if they already have one, or they would have a similar experience to the marketplace owner where they would be able to see existing ASCs within the country that they would have selected. In this case, the seller already has an existing wallet that they're going to use. The final step would be a BessPay-enabled KYC service, allowing for marketplace owners to have a bit more security when onboarding sellers or merchants and allowing for the process to be even easier. And well, just like that, a seller has been onboarded. Now they can verify their account information by going to the Accounts Settings tab and be able to verify the payout details, which would have been the wallet address that they would have used during their onboarding. After verifying this information, they can start creating their first listing. Creating a listing is pretty simple, a few-step process. And after they've created their first listing, it will be shown on the listing catalog, waiting for their first customer.
Thanks, Darnell. So now we're going to go through a live part of the presentation where we're going to show the buyer checkout process, and Darnell is going to walk us through that.
All right, thanks. So, yeah, sure. So let's hope that the demo gods are with us and that the Wi-Fi works. If not, then we also have a pre-recorded demo for this as well. So we're going to assume that I'm a buyer who went through the onboarding steps and similarly would have created their account and would have associated their wallet to the marketplace. So I'm a buyer, and let's say I want to buy a book on this marketplace, for example. And this marketplace is a BessPay-enabled, BessPay plugin-enabled marketplace. So I'm going to look at Window Beside the River. Seems like an interesting book. Small riverside town slowly fading from the map. Okay. Want to get one copy. It's $9.99. I'm going to get that. And I can verify that my wallet address is here, that one that I would have used during onboarding. And I'm just going to add any sort of, a bit more, any sort of information that I would have, and I would need to do this. So let's say I'm from BessPay Street. Postal code doesn't exist. Let's say I'm from Redmond in Washington, for example. And I am from the United States. All right. Now I'm just going to confirm $9.99, and I place the order. After placing the order, now I will have to confirm that this is the actual amount that I want to send, so it's $9.99. Everything seems good to me. I'm going to accept the payment. And just like that, I've made a transaction, and I should be waiting for my book within no time.
Excellent, interoperable and instant. All right, so now we're going to look at split payments, a key feature of the open payments platform. So, next slide. No. Oh, next slide. Right, so as you can see here, the split payments in action, where it allows the platform to automatically split the transaction into 2 or more payments. In the case of the marketplace, there's the seller and the marketplace owner that needs to get a payment. This is usually done programmably. This is usually done through an application or some other form of logic. With the power of open payments, this can be done instantly. And this is what was set up earlier in the marketplace owner dashboard. For this marketplace, the seller, there's a 97% split to the seller and a 3% split to the marketplace owner. So Darnell will demonstrate this now.
Yep. So now I'm going to go on to my wallet address as the buyer, and I will be able to confirm that this transaction did happen. And through the open payment standard, there's a lot of transparency. So I will see that there was a $9.96 transaction going to Darnell Doe, the merchant in this case, and then John Doe, the owner of the marketplace, would have gotten a 30-cent fee cut, basically, which would allow for the 97 to 3% split, which would have been set up during the onboarding step of the marketplace. All right.
Right, so now we move to the next part of the demo, which is transaction history and transparency, which is key for founders, for everyone in the process. So we'll look at how we can move to the next slide. Thanks. So the marketplace owner has the BessPay dashboard to view a full review of all their transactions, marketplace analytics, and tools that they can use to become financially viable businesses. Financial institutions can use this information to be able to offer them credit and for them to enter traditional financial services. For the buyer and the seller, you saw a piece in the wallet. This information is also available on the marketplace and in their wallet, the source of truth. So Daniel is going to demonstrate the transaction history to us and the other analytics in the platform.
Yeah, sure. So if I go here and I refresh the marketplace dashboard for the owner, I will be able to see that a transaction did occur. And it was of the total amount of $9.99. It went from customer Darnell account to the merchant, and I would see that it was completed, and the marketplace fee percentage would have been 30% that went, 3% or 30 cents that would have went to me, in this case, being the marketplace owner. I can also do more analytics and look at all the analytics that would have happened. So this marketplace looks like it's been doing pretty good. Some good volume, marketplace fee, so I would see how much I would have made. And I would have seen the list of not only the recent transactions, but also who are the top merchants on this marketplace as well. And we have even more analytics that we can add going into it. We can see the rate of successful transactions, rate of failed transactions, the average processing time being 30 seconds, pretty fast, I can say. And financial reporting as well, if a user wanted to then take this information from any sort of given period and export it to any sort of file format they want to use for anything later on. And for final confirmation to show that it did happen, I can go to my wallet, which is the marketplace owner's wallet, and see that, yeah, I did get 30 cents. All happened due to the Interledger Foundation and Open Payment Standard.
Yes, so that's the complete flow, everybody.
I hear open payments and I'm happy, so that's why.
Thank you very much. So what's next for BessPay? So supported by new financing and investor partnerships, we are to deliver the BessPay template that we mentioned earlier. This allows any founder across the Global South to implement this on the ShareTribe platform. We'll be implementing MSME enablement services to help new founders and existing founders have the support, all the support, whether that's marketing support, market analysis support, funding, access to funding opportunities, support for them to get their marketplaces up and running or to migrate their existing marketplaces. Next, we're moving on to feature expansion in the following year to enable ILF-enabled wallets in regions that don't have them yet. And lastly is escrow as a service to enable these trust-based transactions that we spoke about that would provide any marketplace possible to be enabled on the Interledger network. We have a few minutes. We don't? Okay. Well, guys, we're going to be at the showcase later.
Tonight, yes.
So feel free to come by our booth and ask us any questions. We really look forward to speaking with you.
They will be around here all the days, hopefully. And you can also approach, you will be around so they can approach you to ask questions at any time.
Yes. Just myself, Douglas, or Darnell, whichever one of us stop us. Thank you for the time. A heartfelt thank you to the Interledger program and technical teams throughout this process. They've been here for every step of the way, especially in Jamaica at the onset and after the catastrophic Hurricane Melissa. The check-ins meant a lot, and we're proud to keep building as the Interledger ecosystem grows from strength to strength. BessPay is open for business as of 2026, and if you're a marketplace founder or partner, we'd love to pilot the BessPay plugin with you. Let's build the internet of opportunity together. And if you're an investor, we'd love to start the conversation as well. Thank you very much.
I will let the next speaker come and set him up. I think it's a good moment to remind that we do have an open